Good morning, it's James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. So today is a call for kindness in a time where it's way too easy to be dismissing kindness. Maybe it's naive to think that kindness can be something that could possibly change the world. But let's not think necessarily about how we're going to change the world before we actually think about how we're going to transform and change ourselves. You know, the kindness work that we do towards ourselves is probably the most important beginning point to any way that we will consider how it is that we will disrupt what appears to be the way that kindness is being dismantled systematically and even systemically today. And I'm going to walk you through the 5 things that you can expect when you give yourself the opportunity to begin each and every day with a practice of kindness. Simply the way you view yourself, you talk to yourself, you carry yourself. And if you can do it with a level of unconditional kindness, maybe even being kindness in all conditions, no matter what's happening in the world, you step in to that space of grace and begin with kindness towards yourself. When we do that, we actually increase levels of dopamine, but more importantly these days, I feel like so much aloneness in our life when we've considered, well, this is how I really would love to be, but I wonder what's going to happen to me. Will I be ridiculed? Will I be dismissed? Will I be marginalized for showing up with my heart first? Well, you know what's beautiful is that when we are giving ourselves kindness from the beginning of our day, our body releases endogenous opioids, which, yes, just as like they sound, opioids, they're painkillers. But unlike OxyContin in the painful, awful, despicable, horrible situation that lies with that, we are talking about the endogenous opioids that are literally created from within, and they're created most proficiently and circulate most beneficially when we're kind towards ourselves. Wow, what an incredible message that is today. We kill a lot of our own pain. We diminish and heal a lot of our pain through kindness. Number 2, we increase nitric oxide, which is in turn helping us to open blood vessels so our circulation and our awesomeness comes forth. Along with that, we're increasing oxytocin levels, so our trust of ourselves, our belief in ourselves, in the way that we actually carry ourselves under the influence of that trust and belief becomes a begetting invitation to everyone who lays eyes on you. Kindness is an invitation to others to begin that work themselves. And wouldn't that just be remarkable today? We didn't have to try to convince anyone. We actually convinced through our presence. Number 3, we lower the 2 primary reasons why we die early, and on the way to an early death, we have diseases like Alzheimer's and cancer and diabetes and all these different systemic diseases attached to chronic low-grade inflammation caused by something called interleukin-6 and C-reactive protein. Kindness helps to lower both of those and helps us to flourish physiologically, neurochemically, emotionally, and spiritually. Think about that. Number 4, it actually decreases emotional distance. When people see you walking with kindness, we feel connected to you. I feel connected to you. You feel connected to me. We don't feel the distance. We don't experience the experience of separation, us and them. We feel oneness and wholeness and integration. And the 5th thing, kindness is contagious. It can't help but help others to want to follow your model. It's a heroic time to stand for kindness. And it's the most important time that we will be beacons and demonstrations of this experience of kindness. It changes our physiology, our neurochemistry, but that's just the beginning. It changes the atmosphere in which we walk in. And when others get a chance to circulate in our weather, there's clarity, there's light, there's kindness. So I wish you much love and every blessing for being who you are and letting that come through you, in you, and as you, as kindness. I love you. Bye for now.